Hello and welcome to the channel. Nah, can't do it. I know I promised to work on my introductions, but I'm never gonna be a successful, snappy YouTuber. So let's get on with it, shall we? I just finished uploading my first episode and I felt like taking a break and play the game for a bit. It's a role-playing game, so I'm going to play after my character's traits and personality and try to figure out what would be somewhat semi-realistic to do if this was real life. What would Jarl Frej of Västergötland of House Korp do if he actually was the Jarl of this Jarldom Duchy in 870 this, right? Well, like I said, in the first episode I talked about a lot about Tinder dating because I married this lovely woman, High Chieftess Sif. She's now my wife and the mother of my firstborn child. I never taken part in online dating or placing personal ads or that stuff. I like to meet people in real life, but I think I said I swiped right on her, but when I was thinking about it, I think it's more, I don't know which way you should swipe if you like someone, but I guess it's left because it's more intuitive, I think, to sort the things you like to the left and the things you don't want, just sweep them out to the right. Nevertheless, it doesn't have much to do with the game, so let's get on with it. When we finished the last episode, I just had this daughter, my only child and therefore heir. If a boy is born to me, he will be the heir because this is what do you call it? It's a society where the boys go before the women. English is not my mother tongue, so I sometimes struggle to find words, which is one of the reasons that I have to be quiet for a while and think about what words to use. But here she is. I named her Asta. She's my daughter and player heir. It's great because if I die now, the game isn't over. House Korp will continue through this lovely little redhead. So, what to do? Well, in the last episodes we conquered Nordmark here from this guy, Chieftain Porfin, and we gave it to Balsi, who's my champion, because he excelled in combat down here in the woods it was the main battle where we bested the forces of Valmaland, and I think he killed 2 of the enemy's champions. So as a reward, he's now the chief of Nordmark and my vassal. I also have a grudge against Chieftain Harald, because he raided me when I myself was away raiding in England and Wales. It was not a cool thing to do, and now he is at war. He has a similar force to me, and my levies need to recover before I am even to think about taking him on. But I won't forget that he sent his army down here to raid and pillage my lands. bastard. So maybe I should go for some more men-at-arms. I have prestige to spend. My income isn't that good, but I got a lot of money from raiding and ransoming captives. Maybe that's what we should do to set ourselves up for more wars of conquest. We need the resources first, and maybe raiding is the way to go about it. So I'd like some. I can have 4 men-at-arms regiments, and like I said, they are really good. As a Jarl, I think I should have some huskarls. They are expensive, but they counter spearmen and archers, and I think, if I remember correctly, in the early game, spearmen and archers are quite common. I would be able to afford them even when raised up, or maybe not, but you know, we'll have to run a deficit if we go to war. Yeah, let's get them. Huskarls. It's fitting for Jarl to have a, you know, like a, again, struggling to find English words, but huskarls, great shoof. And I was also wanting to build in my main holding, the Chiefdom of Västergötland. We cannot construct a new holding, it's for feudal lords. But my tribal holding here, you can get a lot of buildings, and I think that this gathering hall is the way to go first, because it increases control which your land needs. It also gives me prestige and some levies, and prestige is important. So let's spend prestige to get prestige by building a gathering hall. Yep. I have a decision to make. Hold blot. It would cost me prestige, and I would sacrifice prisoners. It would be events that would give me some potentially good things, but I don't remember if I have prisoners. Where do I check if I have prisoners? Let's see. It should be somewhere here, right? Here we go. Yeah, I got this Welsh guy who was worth quite a bit of money. He's worth 100, but this prince who I raided cannot afford it. He is earning some gold every month though, so maybe I should wait and see if I can get more for Artfell Upheaval. Morganvuk. It's a fun challenge to try to get the pronunciations of these names close enough that you can understand what I mean. He's young, so he will probably survive for a while in my prison. Yeah, I also hired a court physician. Maybe I should have a tutor now when I have a child. Improves education outcome. Yeah, I will think about that when my daughter comes of age. I think that when they're 5 or 6 that you really start to educate them, but let's make her my ward for now, and maybe as she grows older and can start her education for real, we will take a look and see if there are other suitable candidates to educate Asta. So smug-looking Jarl is ready to go about it. So what shall we do? Let's run the game and figure it out. Oh, here, lines about legacy. The latest work of my acquaintance Jarl Sigurdur has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Sigurdur has publicly dedicated it to me. Oh, that's nice of him. It's called A Lament for the Jarl. Men need not fear as lives depart, provided they leave behind them art, and when their final hours near, their name lives on the lips of peers. So far I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. Well, that's a much better poem than the one I wrote to my wife when I romanced her, that's for sure. And Sigurdur he's a neighboring ruler. Oh yeah, he's the Jarl of Shelland down here. Powerful man. His strength is vastly superior to us. So that is really nice of him to dedicate this poem to me. I don't know quite how I feel about this. Sigurdur, I can see this is truly heartfelt. Yeah, let's go for this option because it was good, and it is it's a nice gesture of Sigurdur to recognize me with a poem. Yeah. You gain 20 opinion and I gained prestige, no piety. That's great. Yeah. So we should go raiding again. I seem to remember now. If you take a look at this map, you can kinda see where it's good to raid. Who are these people? It is... well, if you raid and get prisoners, you can get a lot of money. Oh, here's my marshal. He finished increasing control, which is good because it was destroyed when this bastard raided me. So let's see about what he's doing now. He's organizing army, which is good because my levies need to recover. And I think I have a truce still with this guy, right? Because otherwise I could go for him again. Yeah, I have a truce, which I don't want to break because that's not good. So let's try and go raid down here on the coast, see what we can get. Raise all as raiders. Here we are. I think I will lead myself because and let's go down here. see if we can capture some unfortunate children of this chief here. Or maybe the chief himself, and ransom him for money. Here they come, my brave men. Sailing down, and let's see what kind of loot we can get, if any. It's not that bad, you know. It's 15. Let's go for it. They're standing here burning and pillaging. Oh, and something happened. To the sensible Jarl Frej of Westjotland, I have been corresponding with your Chancellor, Jatvad, and I must say that I have come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that they would be proud to call my friend, says Chieftain Porfin on Värmaland. That was the guy we took Nordmarken from, so he was my enemy then, but my Chancellor here is doing some diplomacy and is making him understand that we only took what was rightfully ours, and that he should be content with holding Värmaland up here. Maybe I will try to vassalize him or something someday. Your silver tongue is shining today, Jatvad. Good. And our raid is almost finished, and there we go. Oh, I took a prisoner. Chieftain Mistvoi's sister, Vera. She is skilled tactician, craven, lustful, and zealous. I could make her a concubine, or I could ransom her. I have enough concubines for now, and she would definitely hate me if I made her one, and I will get 10 gold from this little boy here if I give him his sister back. So let's do it. And let's see about some more juicy raiding targets. Here, maybe. Yeah, let's go for this one. We are marching by land. Our little force here. We will raid the tribe of Ljubitche. Oh, there was a notification. The Prince of Wales here he wants to pay 25, but he's worth 100. I will decline. He can, well, if it's gonna be like 50, then I will consider it, but not now. Let's march on to Ljubitche. And raid it. Call to war. Oh, it's my wife's father, Chieftain Alfgeir of Sogn, who is calling me to war. So he's the father of my wife, Sif, and he is attacking Chieftain Eirkel of Hödaland. And he wants my help doing it. I will accept, but I will continue raiding for now. Oh, is he going to attack me? Yeah. But why? I think I will win. It's a battle. And we are crushing them. Yeah, let us raid in peace. You run away. And here the raid is over and it's fire and blood. The settlement of Ljubice, an important stronghold in Great Ljubice, has fallen to my raiders. We have the run of vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of Chieftain Miskvoi to choose from. The troops stand ready, awaiting my command to give them direction. Bring me bounteous plunder, we've taken enough already. Of course I will want bounteous plunder. And now it is winter time and we don't want to stick around here. We want to go home with our 60 gold. Because it's not good to hang around here in the winter. And let's see about this war we're in. Where can I see? See where my enemies are. There's a map mode for it. Alright, I suppose I remember you could see your enemies in red, but I think this is it. There are the enemy and there are my allies' forces. So he is outnumbered and he's counting on my help. So let's go back from the raid and then go help my wife's father. No. You are persistent, I know. I am going to beat you again. Yeah, you run away. 2 victories. Victories are good because I think they give prestige as well. Let's speed up while we're going home. And here we are. So we're returned with the loot and we are going to go and help our ally, the father of my wife, Sif. But that will be in the next episode. So for now, thank you for watching and goodbye.